How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. This is the final battle with the Iron Jugulis team, and then I'm dropping back to UU because I'm clearly trash at OU, let's be honest. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. There's also a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, today we have a battle versus Tyler, also known as Lazy Boy, in the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. There's a link in the description down below. He's got a pretty solid looking team. They got the Quackle, the Iron Treads, the Grimmsnarl, the Rotom, the Dragapult, and the Goldengo. So I think we can probably expect a Grimmsnarl lead, right? I think that's probably what we're going to see. So I'm tempted to lead off with the Robolove and just go straight for a Flash Cannon. He can't paralyze us because we're a Dark type, and he can't Parting Shot us because we're a Dark type as well. So getting some solid damage off right off the bat will be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and do that. And the battle begins. So Tyler over there is going to lead off with the Quackle. Not what I expected to lead at all, as we led off with Robolove. So we're actually in a really good matchup right off the bat. We would have been in a good matchup anyway, because obviously Flash Cannon, but we could just go straight for a Hurricane now, and that's going to hurt something on their team pretty badly. They probably switch out though, so I might go for a U-turn. So I'm going to go for a U-turn real quick. We go for a U-turn. They didn't switch out? Interesting. What are they going to do to us? Because we've got Pelipper just chilling in the back there. Pelipper can just come in and do whatever he wants. So let's go into Pelipper real quick. We can definitely tank a hit from this thing, no problem. We could have easily outsped and KO'd with the Hurricane just then. Really easily could have done that, but we didn't. So they go for a Swords Dance. That is terrifying. So Swords Dance, Quackle, after an Aqua Step is going to be a threat. But we're going to go for a Hurricane anyway and hope they stay in and attack us. They're going to withdraw the Quackle, which makes sense. Are they going to go Rotom? That's the real question. They're going to go Stanley. Stanley is the Grimmsnarl. So Stanley the Grimmsnarl comes on in. It's going to take a Hurricane to the face, which should sting a little bit, but if it's especially defensive, it won't do too much damage. As there we go, that's the damage. So let's go for a U-turn. Even if they paralyze us, it's not a big deal. They go for the Reflect, obviously anticipating the U-turn, which makes sense. We go for the U-turn as stated, and we're going to go on back to us. So I think our best bet here, with the rain being up, is to go into the Iron Jugulis and go from there. They can't paralyze us. They can't Parting Shot us. They basically just have to stay in and tank it. So we'll go into Robolove real quick, and there we go. In we come. So looking at the Hurricane damage we did earlier with Pelipper, I think it's safe to say Hurricane from Iron Jugulis is going to hurt just as much, and it'll hurt everything else on the team as well. So I'm going to go straight for the Hurricane, see what they're going to do. They go for the Light Screen. Of course, that's going to be beneficial to their team big time right now. As we go for the Hurricane, should do a lot of damage still despite the Light Screen. It's not enough to KO, but it is doing a lot. As we can go for another Hurricane now and just see what they're going to do. They stay in and let the Grimmsnarl go down, which is fair enough. As down it goes. So Grimmsnarl goes down. That's one thing checked off the list, which is great. Absolutely great. In comes Small Tusk, the Iron Treads. Nice and shiny as well. Look at that beauty. It looks just like Donphan's shiny. That's obviously what they were going for with it, obviously. But we can probably expect a Volt Switch or something here. So I'm going to go into Rotom just to take that Volt Switch a bit better. They might also go for a Stealth Rocks, which would make sense. But we can just go straight for a Hydro Pump and just get some damage off on this thing pretty easily. So there we go. They go for the Stealth Rocks, which makes sense. God, if only Rotom's still got Defog, that'd be awesome if it still got Defog. But it doesn't. So looking at their team, I think they go into Goldengo expecting a Will-O-Wisp here, but I want to go for the Hydro Pump anyway, just to get some damage off. They go for the EQ, obviously expecting us to switch out here. Not going to work out for them, as we can go for the Hydro Pump and get some solid damage off on the Iron Treads. So they probably switch out now. So I'm going to go for... no, they probably don't switch out. Let's be real. Let's be real right now. They're going to withdraw the Small Tusk. What are they going to go into, though? That is the real question. They're going to go into Toothless, which is going to be the Dragapult, probably. Yep, the Dragapult comes in. That thing is terrifying. We go for the Hydro Pump. We miss, unfortunately, which is going to be really detrimental to us at the moment. So what we got to do is we got to figure out what kind of Dragapult this is. So I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave real quick, just to get some paralysis off on it. They go for a Dragon Dance. Are they Choice Banded? They're not Choice Banded, otherwise that would 2-hit KO me. That would 2-hit KO me if it was Choice Banded. We can go for the Thunder Wave, get that thing all nice and paralyzed, which is great. Dragapult being paralyzed is chef's kiss, just perfect. So Toothless is coming in, being all toothless and stuff. We should outspeed. And go for a Volt Switch here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. If they still outspeed me, that's my bad. That's me not knowing my speed tiers properly, especially in OU. It's not my tier. As we go for the Volt Switch, we do outspeed, get some nice bit of chip damage off as well, which is great. Now we need to figure out what to switch into a Dragapult at the moment. So what do we have? We've got Great Tusk. I think Great Tusk is the best one, right? Great Tusk is definitely the best one here. So we'll go Great Tusk real quick. There we go. We should be able to tank any hit this thing wants to throw at us, especially after our booster energy pops in and gives us a 1.3 times boost to our defense. We're definitely tanking a hit from this thing, no problem. They go for the Dragon Darts, minimal damage, absolutely perfect. And can I just say, why Dragon Darts animation is not as good as it was? You know? Why have they done that to it? The poor Dragapult. Go for a knockoff and deal with it later. There we go, going to withdraw the Dragapult, which is absolutely fine by me. They're going to go into Cheese Sticks, which is the Goldengo. Of course, it's the Goldengo. We go for the knockoff. It's going to do some solid damage to the Goldengo, which is absolutely amazing. Knocking off their Choice Scarf, which is just perfect. The light screen is going to wear off as well, so both screens are down. We're absolutely in a golden position. Let's go ahead and sack off Rotom because we don't really have a great switch into Goldengo. There we go. Going to withdraw the Great Tusk. We're going to go into our Bolsh, the Rotom Walsh. We're going to tank a hit like a champ. No, we're not really. It's definitely going to KO us right now as they go for a Make It Rain. Definitely KOs us. Definitely would have KO'd the Great Tusk as well because it's max special attack, max speed. It's got to be max special attack, max speed. We outspeed it now, though, because of its lack of a Choice Scarf. So we can go into pretty much anything we want. I'm thinking Iron Jugulis. But I'm also thinking Volcarona right now. Looks really good. Volcarona looks really good right now. So we can go into Volcarona real quick. There we go. Go into Volcarona real quick. There we go. We can go straight for a Quiver Dance. I see absolutely no reason not to. We might get a Quiver Dance sweep here if we're lucky. There's the Quiver Dance coming through. What did they do? Did they go for a trick to get rid of our heavy duty boots? Would make sense if they did that because then we can't switch it back in. Let's see what they're going to do right now. They go for a Thunder Wave. Choice Scarf with Thunder Wave, ladies and gentlemen. That's threw me right through the loop, Raz. Threw me right through the loop. So I'm going to go for another Quiver Dance. Because we need to outspeed things. We need to be able to outspeed things. There they go. They're going to withdraw the Goldengo. What are they going to go into to take a Quiver Dance? So they go into Toothless, which makes sense. Toothless is a pretty strong Pokemon to come in right now. As we go for a Quiver Dance, we should outspeed the Dragapult, regardless of the paralysis, because they're paralyzed as well. So we're definitely outspeeding right now. As we can just go straight for a Hurricane, and hopefully we hit the Hurricane. If we don't hit the Hurricane, that's on me. That's on me. Or we could Terrestrialize into a Fire type. Ooh. Fire type Fiery Dance. That could KO the Dragapult, right? Now let's go for a Hurricane. I don't think it KO. Hurricane comes through. Will it get the KO on the Dragapult? That's the real question. As it does, down goes the Dragapult. So that's perfect. Volcarona coming through right now. Volcarona coming absolutely through. In comes I Wash Laundry, which is, of course, a nice and powerful shiny Rotom Wash. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We go for a Bug Buzz here, and we definitely go for a Bug Buzz. We outspeed, of course. Bug Buzz is going to come through and get the KO on the Rotom Wash. Absolutely perfect. I think their best play to do is go into Quaquaval and hope that the Hurricane misses. I think that's the only thing we can really do. So in comes the Quaquaval. Yeah, I think they're going for that play now. Quaquaval comes in. Their only best bet is if the Hurricane misses. I guess we could Terrestrialize going for a Fire. I think we can do that. I just want to test the damage output of Volcarona right now. But let's Terrestrialize into a Fire type and go from there. So there we go, Terrestrialize into a Fire type. Absolutely fine by me. We know they're a Swords Dance set, so then we know they're probably going to pack Aqua Step instead of Wave Crash. So there is always the chance we can live. There is always the chance that we don't live. I think we probably don't live an Aqua Step, to be honest with you. So they're going to Terrestrialize themselves. What are they going to Terrestrialize into? We might have just caught them off guard here. If they Terrestrialize into anything other than Flying type, we've caught them off guard. Oh my god, we actually made a good play. And it was completely unintentional. As Fiery Dance is going to come through right now. Oh dear. I mean, in the back of my mind, I did kind of think, you know, they're going to Terrestrialize one of these Pokemon into a type that's going to be resistant to Hurricane or Fiery Dance or something, right? But I didn't expect it to be the Quaquaval. I mean, it makes sense if you've got it. Why not? But, you know, Volcarona coming through for us right now. That's absolutely amazing. In comes Small Tusk, the Iron Treads. There is obviously the chance that they outspeed us if they're max speed. We go for a Fiery Dance real quick anyway. They do outspeed us, and they're able to go for an EQ. and get the KO on the Volcarona. So there we go. See, that's just what I said. Outspeed us. But if we didn't terrestrialize there, they wouldn't KO us with the Earthquake. So we kind of dug ourselves a hole there. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So in comes Pelipper now. Pelipper can come in nice and easily. Pelipper can come in nice and easily. We're going to get some stones dug into us, which is unfortunate. We're going to get the Drizzle up, which is nice. As we can go straight for a U-turn here. No, we go for a Surf. Let's wrap this thing up with Pelipper. So they're going to withdraw the small Tusk. They're going to go into the Goldengo, obviously expecting a Hurricane or a U-turn of some kind. But Cheese Sticks is going to come in. We're going to go ahead and hit it with the Surf, which is great. Down it goes. Pelipper, easy dub. Pelipper for the win. No, Volcarona is definitely the thumbnail mon, though, because he nearly swept. If it wasn't for that paralysis that my opponent... That Goldengo paralysis was perfect, because that's the only reason you didn't get swept by Volcarona, and that is amazing. I love it when like little plays like that seem irrelevant make such a big difference to the game. I love it when that happens. So anyway, Iron Treads comes in. We're going to go for a Surf. We definitely get outsped here, but I don't think they have any moves that can KO us as they go for a Rapid Spin. Probably their only attacking move that can actually hurt us. I'd say they have Rapid Spin, something like that. Rapid Spin Stealth Rock, something like that. As down goes the small Tusk, and that's going to be the game. So that was a pretty fun game. We got to show off Volcarona's prowess, which is great. Pretty cool. So GG Tyler, that was a fun one. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.